Some of the satellite images show damage in some of Pakistan air bases, especially the one in Rahim Yar Khan. Can you tell us in terms of numbers, what were Pakistan Army's losses in this conflict?
So one thing, another thing that you must have seen, that the Pakistan Armed Forces and the Pakistan as a state has been very transparent about this conflict. And that comes from our culture and the ethos that the Pakistan Armed Forces follow. We have been facing the war on terror for 2 decades, more than 2 decades, because of the Indian-sponsored terrorism. We have never hid our losses. I can give you a very clear figure. Since January 2024, there have been 3,700 terror incidents in Pakistan. We don't hide them. There have been, I think, more than 2,500 Pakistanis who have been maimed for life, lost their limbs. We don't hide them. There are more than 1,300 of the civilians and soldiers who have lost their lives, shaheed. We don't hide. We are a battle-hardened army and everything happens. So, so if you saw this conflict from the day one, on 6th and 7th night there were these ghastly attacks. On 7th morning, the media and international media were to pass to all these so-called alleged terror camps everywhere. Murid ke, Bahawalpur, Muzaffarabad, everywhere. And we showed the media, you tell us where are those terror camps. You tell us that are these the mosques, are these the seminaries where the students and the women, and are these not civilian houses that were hit? Similarly, we have come very clear. We have counted our shaheeds. We are mourning them. We are remembering them. We are honoring them. 40 of the civilians of Pakistan have lost lives. 22 of them are women and children. We have lost 12 brave soldiers of Pakistan from Pakistan Air Force and Pakistan Army. We have declared each and every loss. Once the Indians fired the missiles on Pakistan on the night of 9th and 10th, the one you are alluding, I personally came immediately on national television and I declared, rather than hiding anything, that Indians have done yet another aggression. They have fired missiles RRPF bases. We named those bases. And after, interestingly, once they have got the message, they have got our just swift retribution on the morning of 10th May, and once they were running around and asking everyone to de-escalate and asking that we should go on a ceasefire, at that time, in the coward manner, in the character that the Indian armed forces have, they fired yet another salvo at the Bulari and Jakmapad, those bases. Why? Because they have understood, they have understood that how much heavy damage they have taken, and they wanted for their public to tell, okay, that we have also scored something. That was what they were trying to do. At the same time, while they were trying, they were saying that we want to talk. So we never hit it. We lost our squad leader in that attack. The only damage that has occurred, now the specific damage, and I've already said it, yes, the damage has occurred to infrastructure. And such damages in military conflict, in wars, are supposed to be taken and absorbed. All these bases, there are protocols, there are methods, there are ways through which Pakistan Air Force immediately sets these bases operational. They are all operational. There was one minor damage to one aircraft that is being repaired and it will be in operational. Actually, what the Indians, by creating this high post, this conflict about these damages, is they want to divert the attention from the embarrassment that they have suffered. We hit them, we targeted at those 26 places. We targeted their very prized air defense assets. We took down their 6 aircrafts. We took down their niche technologies. They thought that they had very good air defense. We hit them right where this air defense system was. So, whatever comes from the Indian propaganda and their Indian side, we have stopped giving it much attention. Because a media, a country which can fabricate lies minute after minute, which can claim anything, which in a time of conflict shuts down thousands and thousands of websites, Twitter accounts and social media pages, which ask the world not to report about India, which gets sensitive on that if some country has at some time sent us some weaponry that we have bought and we are using, on that it start getting jumping and start acting like it in a childish, amateurish manner. I don't think that countries can be taken seriously on many accounts.
How do you evaluate